that down a little bit. Don't mind me, everyone. Just making sure everything is running as it should be, and as usual, it is not. For some reason, I have music coming out of two different sources, and I have not had that issue in the past, but that is not important. So right now, I am just going to let people slowly but surely trickle on in. We make sure things are actually live, because at this point, I have no idea. Yep. Okay, it looks like we are indeed live. That is good. According to this, I have 0 people watching, including myself. I guess I am nobody then. Okay. Sign into chat. Why do I need to sign into chat when I am already looking at the chat? If anybody... Oh. Test. I am sure at the end of this I'm going to put some timestamps so people can skip all this nonsense rambling. That is a long delay. And go just straight to the fun stuff. I am streaming this both on YouTube and Twitch, by the way, so if you want to watch on one or the other, feel free to do that. And if you're out there, let me know, because it's still saying that there's 0 people in chat, including me. Okay, we have 1 here. Good. I have 2 different chat screens open up and they're both coming at me at different times. Let me see if I can test out Twitch. Yes, I am streaming. I'll just trust it to be as it is. Okay, so for all the people who are indeed joining us, or are going to be joining later on, thank you for coming to this gameplay stream. We are going to be playing Pathfinder Kingmaker. One of the reasons why I want to play this game live as opposed to just by myself is that I played a little bit of it earlier in the week, and I have noticed multiple different aspects of the game in which I did not know other games actually did. And I'm a little bit mad about that, but I can judge along with everybody else to see how good it is. And I can tell it's gonna be one of those games where I'm going to be highly animated. There was a scene that happens very early on in the game, we'll definitely get to it today, in which even though nobody was paying attention, I was just by myself, I still kind of chimped out a little bit because, well, we'll get to it. What we're going to do is we're going to create my RPG main character, the type that I always start out with every RPG out there, including MMORPGs, Alious. That was the name of my main character back in World of Warcraft whenever I began playing that, which would have been before Burning Crusades came out. So what, 2005? 2006? I can't remember at this point. So for Mr. Alious, in general, he is a chaotic good type of character, although he can very quickly switch to chaotic neutral, or maybe even chaotic evil, depending on what happens during the storyline. But in general, chaotic good. The way I look to build him in every single game is I want a character who is able to both dual wield and use magic. all of those at the same time. It is not an easy thing to do, but it is something that's quite fun if you can pull it off. I know traditional 3.5 D&D, well, I shouldn't say traditional because there's all the other 3.5 add-ons. I was able to make a character who was able to dual wield and use a two-handed weapon in one of his hands. I can't remember all the feats that made it happen. I remember Monkey Grip, which I believe Monkey Grip was the one which you can use a two-handed weapon in one hand. And then there was another feat in which you made a medium weight weapon into a light weapon for purposes of effects, which is very useful for dual wielding because reasons. And so, depending on the game, I try and make that as best as I can. For this game, I already found out that's not going to happen. There's no monkey grip in this game. There's no make a heavy weapon into a light weapon type of feat. And so I will not be able to truly complete the character I want. But if I cannot dual wield, I can still use might and magic. Swords and spells. That is my favorite type of way to play any game. Alious' personality will depend on the game we are playing. And, the universe behind it, his backstory, all of that fun stuff. And so for this one, Pathfinder Kingmaker, it seems, well, it's based on not 3.5, it's based on 4.0. Actually, no, that's also incorrect. 4.0 inspired Pathfinder, so it's, well, 4.5, 4.0 version 2, depending on how you want to look at it. And so that is the basic gist of how we're going to be making this character. And you'll find out more about Alious as time goes on. So without further ado, let me go ahead and try and actually set all of this up and make things work. Okay, and I gotta do one of these, and I gotta pop up this, and we should be good to go. As usual, let me know how my audio is, because I have no way of telling. Let me know if the music is good volume or too loud, and all of that fun stuff. So I'll launch straight into a new game like so, and we will be using the main story. Next. I gotta stop getting distracted. Okay, so beginning right from the bat, this game does something which I've not really seen many games do to this extent, and this is a 2018 game as well, so that's even better. So you can choose the difficulty setting just how it is right now. Story mode, easy, normal, challenging, hard, unfair. And from there, you can change how all of these different settings work. Critical hits, death's door, dead companions rise after combat, all that fun stuff. White Cheddar, we are playing we're playing Pathfinder Kingdom. And we are creating my main character that I use for I begin using for pretty much every type of RPG out there, Alious. He is a sword and magic type of character, chaotic good, though depending on the situation you become chaotic neutral or even chaotic evil. And yeah, we're going to be seeing a lot more of him throughout other games as well. And this game I played a little bit of it earlier on, and it's got a few different things about this game in which makes me kind of mad because it took a lot of my ideas and played them already. But that doesn't mean I can't do them in the future, but we can examine them and see what we can learn going forward. So right now we're going over the difficulty settings of this game when you begin a new game, and gives you all of this freedom to choose how exactly you want the game to go. So right now I have it on normal difficulty. I don't want anything too challenging yet. The game is a little bit clunky, I'm not gonna lie. And I cannot get over the fact that I can't change the camera angle. It really messes with me, and you're gonna see me throughout the whole game trying to mess with that. So critical hits, make them normal, death's door. What this is do I want the insta-death type of feeling, or do I want people to be at death's door and I can raise them up and all that stuff? Keep it on for this. Dead companions rise after combat. With this option switched on, neither your character nor your companions will ever die from any damage or effect. They will only become unconscious and will rise after combat is over. You know what? Keep this one off, I guess. Analog drift. I wish game most difficulties. Yep. I wish game most difficulty settings, a little bit of a typo, would say what they changed like this instead of vague, easy, normal, hard. Yes, that would be a lot more beneficial. And how much... Because if I understand correctly, the people who made this game is almost like an indie game. They are not a AAA type of... They are not AAA funded. I think they're one of those games like Larian Studios where everything is done through like Kickstarter and whatnot. Alright, so dead companions rise after combat. I'm gonna say no. And hopefully we won't have to redo all of this later on. Remove negative effects on rest. I'm gonna leave that off. Auto level up off. I'm gonna do it myself. Enemy stat adjustments. Nope. Normal enemies. Damage to the party. Regular damage. 1.0. Enemy difficulty is normal. Party speed depends on the weight. Actually... for it... I'll put it on. It might not be fun to watch. Maybe it'll give me more time to talk. Enable character retrain. Yes, in case there's any kind of mix-ups that I do, which I kind of expect to happen. I did not play enough of this game to really get all the mechanics, but we'll learn as we go along. Kingdom management, normal. So there's a kingdom management system in this whole thing. We can go auto, effortless, easy, normal, hard. Just normal. Only active companions receive experience. No, I don't want to juggle that. Only skill user receives skill check experience. What do you think, chat, as I sip some of this delicious tea? You think I should set it to only the skill user gets a skill check experience? So for example, if there's something which you gotta climb... No, let's go with a trap. If somebody sets up a trap and I have the rogue disable the trap, only the rogue gets experience versus the whole party gets experience. Which do you think would be better? Only the character who does the thing or the whole party? Because the game, I don't know, it might become imbalanced if I go with only the one character. Or it might make things more realistic in this hyper fantasy game. No. Be more specific. No to which. That is a good tea. Full party? Okay. Only skill user? Nope. Last, Aslanti mode. Only once. Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. Not for pretty much first gameplay or first time going through this. Immersive mode. Disables almost all interface hints in combat lines of attack. No, I definitely want this in. It doesn't matter how advanced in this game I might be. I am never gonna have this on because games like this pull a lot of bullshit of where it seems like it should hit, then it pulls video game magic and suddenly it doesn't. I'm gonna leave tutorial on, both to remind myself and for other people to watch. And we can go next. And if we want to change anything, we can always just hit the back button. Next. Now here's a fun thing. And here's something I'm gonna be doing, which I have no doubts I'm never gonna regret this ever. I can choose my own images for this, and I decided to do just that. So click on this. Bam. Now this is me from 2009. 12 years ago. I chose these images because, one, they exist. I don't really have many pictures of me in general. And two, it was from a time which I wasn't a fat fuck. Yeah, so we are going with these. This will be the image of Alious for now. At least until I get some people doing fan arts and whatnot, but who knows when that'll be. And so these are the portraits. Next. And now we can make the character. What did I want to do for race? Do I want to just keep it human or go with Aasimar? I can never pronounce this. Aasimar? Aasimar? Humans with significant amounts of celestial or other good outside their blood in their ancestry. I'm Bulgarian. This will not be... That's not going to work. So we'll stick to the classic human. Male, because I'm a man, and I am a left-handed boy. +2 to 1 ability score. Fat fuck reveal at 10k subs. I mean, there's a few videos already that you see how much of a fatty I am. Just have to go to the YouTubes and look. Humans possess the basic human stuff. The character creation is a little bit limited, but so be it. Skinny boy, muscly boy, fatty boy. Let's go with this one, I guess. It's a bit more accurate. The face. Asumar is how I say it. Asumar. It is what it is. Alright. Yeah, the face is not gonna matter that much. Oh, that looks depressing. Oh, I'll probably go with face 6. Because that looks angry. Yeah, face 6 wins. That's a good representation of me. Skin tone. That's too dark for me. I wish I had more choices. I guess we'll stick with this. Hairstyle. I better have my ponytail. Give me my pony... Up. It's a bit small, but I might go with this one if I don't see a better one. Choo, 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 choo. Tiny ponytail it is, I guess. Interesting. Okay. So already looking at some other things going on. None of these beards are really what I want to go with. Oh, I hate this. Out of all the different types of beard choices, this is probably my least favorite out of everything. It just looks disgusting. Not even ugly, disgusting. Then we have the Guan Yu beard. This one's not too bad if I cannot get what I actually want. Doesn't look like I can, which is a shame. We'll just go with this one. Hair color. That will be fine. Next. Class. The class we're going to choose is Magus. Specifically, Eldritch Scion. So first of all, let's go back to the Magus and see the description. Magi spend much of their time traveling the world, learning whatever martial or arcane secrets they can find. They might spend months learning a new sword fighting style from a master warrior, while simultaneously moonlighting in a local library, poring through tomes of ancient lore. Which, in a previous life, this is kind of like a fantasy version of what I kinda did. Most who take this path dabble in all sorts of lore, picking up anything that might aid them in their search for perfection. And as far as I'm concerned, I have already achieved perfection. But even so, I think I'll just keep things as they are. Yeah, no need to try and improve perfection after all. The Eldritch Scion. Unlike typical Magi, Eldritch Scions do not study tomes of magic or spend time learning to combine martial and magical skills. Rather, Eldritch Scions find that their spells and abilities come to them instinctively. Now this is not me. I am most definitely not an instinctive type of guy. I've spent a lot of time training and studying to do the things I want to do. But the reason we're going to be taking this is because, and I'm assuming I can show it somewhere around here. Level 3, shouldn't it be here? 30 level gains, 1 magic Hannah. That's not it. Huh. I thought it was level 3 which I got it. Or was it level 5? Okay, now this is weird. This is not what I was looking at. Bloodline, there it is. Each sorcerer has a source of magic somewhere in her heritage. I'm a her now, I guess. That grants her spells, bonus feats, additional class skill, and other special abilities. The source can represent a blood relation or an extreme event involving a character somewhere in the family's past. For example, a sorcerer might have a dragon as a distant relative, or her grandfather, blah 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 blah. But you get it. I can be a dragon. And that's what I'm gonna do, because I'm cool like that. At 3rd level and every 2 levels after, blah blah blah. Another reason why I don't really want to use this is that it uses charisma instead of intelligence for spellcasting. And as some may have picked up by the way I speak, I am not the most charismatic of folk. Which is really odd because, I don't know, why do dragons use charisma as their magical ability thing? Pretty much any D&D game, if you're going to take the path of some kind of a dragon thing, you're using charisma. I would have gone with wisdom if it's going to be all dragon, or intelligence, but charisma, whatever. Right, Elder Scion, we got all that. Fortitude, will, not much in the reflex. Base attack bonus, spells. 1, 2, what? I'll figure it out later. Features and abilities, spell combat. First level, learns to cast spells and wield his weapons at the same time. This functions much like 2-weapon fighting, but the offhand weapon is a spell that is being cast. Wait a minute. I'm assuming that if I get 2-weapon fighting with this, I'm not going to get any special feats, am I? To use this ability, Magus must have one hand free while wielding a light or one-handed melee weapon in the other hand. As a full round action, he can make all of his attacks with his melee weapon at a -2 penalty, so be it, and can also cast any spell from the Magus spell list with a casting time of 1 standard action. So because of this, it'll be best to get a lot of feats which focus on being able to hit easier, because a -2 penalty can be kinda severe. So I guess we'll stick with what I usually do, the sword. I'm already almost out of tea. That is a shame. Proficiencies. A Magus is proficient with all simple and martial weapons, also proficient with light armor. He can cast Magus spells while wearing light armor, without including normal arcane spell failure chance. And as a level up, it'll increase. So I think, let's see. It's arcane weapon. We'll get into that when it comes up. Bonus feats. Fighter training. That's not the one I'm looking for. There we go. So by level 13, I can start wearing heavy armor without any bad things. And at level 7 is when I can wear medium armor. So I can still put on the heavy armor. Fantastic. Detect magic. Detects magical auras of active spells. We basically know what this does. Bloodline, we covered it. Eldritch Pool. I gain a reservoir of mystical arcane energy. Fuel my powers, enhance my weapon. See, for this one, it uses charisma modifier. The pool refreshes once per day, blah blah blah. I can expend 1 point from this pool as a swift action to grant any weapon I am holding a +1 enhancement bonus for 1 minute. For every 4 levels, it increases. These bonuses can be added to the weapon, stacking with existing weapon enhancement to a maximum +5. Multiple uses do not stack. Level 5. Bonuses can be used to add any of the following weapon properties. Get back here. How can I scroll down? Do I have a way I can see the rest of this? There we go. Right click. So 5, I can give my sword Flaming, Flaming Burst, Frost, Icy Burst, Keen, Shock, Shocking Burst, or Speed. Adding these, blah blah blah, I think we get it. Charisma in 5e is used by way more classes. Which is, I'm not a fan of it. Aside from sorcerers, and I guess warlocks, using charisma for your magic thing I guess makes sense because you're using some kind of innate nature. And charisma is kind of innate, it's something you can train, but not... It's more natural becoming of you, as opposed to being something you can train more. This looks like a hybrid system, not pen and paper. I guess. I don't know if I've actually played Pathfinder. Cantrips, we know that. Knowledge, Arcana, World, Magical Device, Athletics, Persuasion. Alright, so we get what this is all about. Next. Bloodline, there we go. Now I can choose which draconic bloodline I want to go with. I can also go elemental if I wanted to. Fey, Infernal, Serpentine, Undead. But no, we're going with the dragons. Alright. I think it already chose that I want to go gold, right? Alright. At some point, your family says to be a dragon and interbred with your bloodline. One of my ancestors fucked a dragon. How awesome is that? And now its ancient power flows through your veins. Gold dragons are the epitome of virtue. Okay, maybe not. Well, this is supposed to be my ideal. So the epitome of virtue makes sense in some senses, but we'll see what the rest of them say. Others reveal their gold cousins as the agents of divine forces and the paragons of dragonkind, and often seek them for advice or aid. I keep thinking too much about Chinese dragons, but this is based on the West, more or less, so I need you to decide how I want to do this. If a game is more Eastern based, think of it in an Eastern setting, but if it's Western based, do it in a Western setting. Or, if it's a Western setting, be like, hey, I came from the East, but you don't really know that. Though I might mess with certain gameplay stuff later on, we will see. Nice. And I'm pretty sure all draconic bloodlines have the same feats, am I right? Yes. Alright, so it's a question of, okay. Master of the Domain, ruling through cruelty and intimidation. No, not me. Obsessively orderly, definitely not. Prefer to talk instead of fight. Bronze. They have been known to ally with travelers and adventurers. No. Copper. Whimsical and spend most of the time in combat trying to annoy and frustrate. No. Green. I like that color. Dwell in forests. Canopy, search of prey. Easiest to deal with diplomatically, yeah, that's not me. Cruel and fearsome than mighty red dragon. Sounds a bit too angry. Silver. Courageous, holding themselves to a chivalrous code to help the weak, defeat evil, and behave in an honorable manner. Not too bad. White. Although most considered to be the weakest and most fatal of the chromatic dragons, it makes up for its lack of cunning with sheer ferocity. Oh, and there's also, they don't explain this here, but depending on which dragon I choose, it changes my breath weapon. But I'm going to go with gold. The epitome of virtue, at least I try to be. Alright, so that looks good. Next. Got the attack, ranged attacks, hit points, combat maneuvers, initiative, blah blah blah. I don't really have anything. Ability points. What's nice about this is I can go negative if I need. Alright, so how are we gonna build this? I'm not so much focused on min-maxing. I just want to build my character, however that might be. Look what we got here. It's 3.5, but with all the redundant skills, hide, move quietly, settle panic, etc. It has one skill. Basic colors equals evil, but can be reasoned with. Metal equals gold and more wise. Gold is a good choice. Yeah, out of all the ones I saw there, I think that one is the best one that represents my ideals. Again, remember, this is more idealistic than reality driven. Alright, so eventually I'm going to be wearing heavy armor, so I'm not going to need dexterity. However, this might hurt me in the long run. Or not in the long run, what am I talking about? In the short run, because I'm going to need to have at least some defenses. But for now, let's get strength and charisma up, because those are going to be my main points. You know what? I'll put them both at 16. I got 5 points. I'm not the wisest of people. I got a good amount of intelligence. At least that's what I've been told. I think it's the exact opposite. A lot of people, such as Mr. Analog Drift here, thinks I have a lot of intelligence but lack in wisdom. I've been told that many times. Yeah, but I think it's the polar opposite. I guess it depends on what most people would think of as intelligence and what people would think of wisdom. And it is a little bit hard for me to really give a good answer as to what I personally think makes up intelligence, what I personally think makes up wisdom. So we'll ignore that for now. Let's go over here to our Constitution. Oh wow, we're running out fast. How do I want to do this? If I'm going to have this at 9, might as well have this at 8. If I go another point here, I'll just end the whole thing. I can learn from books but have bad impulse ideas. Or fantastic impulse ideas. But you know what? You're right. Okay, if I do this, 14 for Constitution, 16, 10. Wisdom is a mixed bag with you. 16, 10, 14 Constitution, so I can take a good hit. My reflex save is low, so that combined with low dexterity, yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. game guest, thank you for joining us. I don't know what this is, but I enjoyed you in the Voodoo video. Wish you good luck. Thank you. This is Pathfinder Kingmaker is the name of the game. And we are building my, I guess you would call it, RPG OC, original character, Alious. He is a might and magic type of fighter. If I'm able to, I make him dual wield while wielding magic, which is not an easy thing to pull off. But in this game, I would not be able to pull it off the way I wanted to. So, we're going sword in one hand, magic in the other. And I am trying to decide how exactly I want to build my stats. Because I'm doing this weird mixture of idealism and reality. Oh yeah, my racial bonus! I can add a +2 to something. Okay, how do I want to do this then? Probably isn't the funnest thing to look at as I think about how exactly I want to lay out my stats. Is there any charisma spell to require a butt ton of magic? I don't think so. I think... yeah, I think this will be a good little setup if I'm gonna do... let me see something. Points 4, back down to 3. Yeah, okay. Okay, so... how do I want to do this? Persuasion, perception... world knowledge, arcana knowledge. Athletics, I am not as athletic as I used to be. It's kind of funny. I was thinking back to some of the more athletic things I could pull off back in my youth. And now I look at my body now and I think, how? I can't even imagine doing that. Alright, use magic device. I wonder, because I'm going to have a sword in one hand, and the other hand will be open to cast spells and whatnot. Activate wands and scrolls that would normally be unable to use. You know what? I will put a point. I'll put at least 1 point and use magic device. Wow, that went from point +3 to +7. Interesting. Is it the same thing with this? +1 to +... yeah. I'm not gonna put a point in perception, because I am not the most perceptive person. Persuasion. Well, I've already got a bunch of stuff in charisma. I'm gonna use persuasion in the intimidation sense. So put a point in that. -1 perception. Yeah, that's about right. Lower nature, low religion. So be it. I can't be perfect in everything, like I am in real life. But that about covers our ability points and skill points. Next. Choose abilities. We have been alive for 40 minutes and we've not even played the game yet. Mostly because of me rambling and whatnot. Okay, so that's regular feat. This is my acquired. So one of these is the combat feat only. Can't really figure that out. What's allied spellcaster? With an aid of an ally, I'm gonna skip that. Combat casting. Definitely want this. And then here, weapon focus. Don't want that. Don't want any of that. Huh. Why is weapon focus not on here? Don't I already have this? Yeah. Wait. Spending a swift action, you imbue your weapons with a fraction of your power. I already can do this, so I don't need that. What's going on here? For some reason, weapon focus is not on here. Show unavailable. Scrolling down. Weapon focus. What do I need? Base attack bonus +1. But I'm gonna have the +1. Really? We really playing this game? Like, I'm gonna have a base attack bonus of +1 when I level up, aren't I? When I get to level 1? Whatever. I can't, I shouldn't dwell on it too much. I'll just get it when I go to level 2. Alright, so yeah, we're on here. Blind fight, corner here. Defensive combat training. I'm not that defensive, so let's skip that. Extra arcane pool. Arcane pool increases by 2. Not at the moment. Do I want power attack? Not for this character. Shake it off. When you are adjacent to one or more allies who have this feat, you get a +1 bonus to saving throws for each ally. Nah. Oh, there's a lot of stuff cut off because I don't have a base attack bonus 1 right now. Grow claws. I can grow claws. Hooray. How does this work when I hold a weapon, though? That is weird. Classical perception, whatever. Okay, what... give me your thoughts, chat. What do you think? Because I already have this, right? Yeah, alertness. Coordinate maneuvers. You know what? When in doubt, just go with improved initiative. Just go with that. Let's not think about it too much. Because I want to actually play the game. Choose spells. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna be straight up in people's faces, right? True strike. This is target personal, not affected. That's standard action. But that means I can't attack after I use it. I get a +1 insight bonus to hit people. I don't want to vanish. No, I'm a man. I don't need to. We've always got to go with the magic missile. We can't not have magic missile. Burning hands. Alright, so I'm definitely not going to be the tank of all this, which means that I'm going to have somebody else be the tank. I'll be close to proximity with people. Enlarged person. Fatal bush, what is this? Kind of blinds people. Grease, no. Enfeeblement, reduce, shield. Personal, 1 minute level. Shield of force hovers in front of you, negates magic missile attacks. A +4 shield bonus to AC. You know what? I'm gonna go with no. Shocking grasp. 1 enemy creature. You know what? For the purposes of having an AoE spell, I'm gonna go with this. Because I already have my sword. I got magic missile for hitting 1 person. Burning hands for AoE. Next. The name is Alious. Voices. Let's see.
I'm always ready. This will hurt! Get it off me. I'll carve my name onto your flesh. I won't give up.
Grumpy.
I'm not touching that. March, march. All I do is march.
No, that's not the right type of grumpy. Aggressive, I used that before, it's not really...
Spell's not working like that. My wounds pile on. I lead. You follow.
Nah, we'll go with brave.
This is my path.
Birthday. No, grumpy doesn't fit. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. So that is the birth of... Actually, wait, what am I talking about? 24... 124. Only some people will know this number. Chaotic good. For now. This game does a decent job, at least in the beginning, of giving you different dialogue options depending on your alignment. So we'll see if my character changes as time goes on. Next.
Adventures await.
Perception is bad, magic device, knowledge, persuasion, da 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 da. And yeah, looks good. Complete. Just a different tone of grumpy. It's still not the same type of grumpy as I am. It's a different subclass of grumpy. And with that, I finished my tea.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
And continue.
Where are they? This is taking forever. It didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
I would like to have intercourse with this woman, and as we go along with this, you're going to find out more and more why. For those who are interested in what Alious / the Teaman's choices of women are, they come in two completely different sides of the spectrum. This is side number 1.
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
I like the voice, but I don't like the script writing. It's a little bit too forced. Something this game did, which I wanted to do in a game myself, but they did it first, is if they have some kind of a what do you call it, a lore type of thing, like what is the Aldori Sword Lords? I'll just hover over it and boom. I can right click and you can read about it. These guys rose when famed swordsman Paran blah 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 agreed to train select groups of pupils in his dueling techniques. They ruled this land for generations, each as prickly and as impulsive as the other's founder. Yada yada yada. There's so much lore that we can't spend all time looking at it. If it seems relevant, we will take a look. But we can't look at every single thing. But yeah, that's a nice little addition this game has.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Let me know if there's some kind of a weird echo going on with the audio. Because like I said, I'm having the audio coming out from 2 different sources, and I've never had that happen. And of course it had to happen when I began streaming.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming!
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori. And this is Lord Mayor Joseph Selenius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless. Exactly what Restov needs.
That's me.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the Stolen Lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder. Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
So I get to be the owner of some fine lands. Which one would I expect to ask? Well, first thing, I'd be suspicious. What do you hope to gain from this?
Don't ask stupid questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern. Your only concern is to swing your sword around, or whatever it is you do.
I'm gonna swing it at you.
Of course, we stand to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability. We have need of a ruling power we can negotiate with, not bandit gangs and monster hordes.
So I kind of adjusted my position. Let me know if the audio is still coming in okay.
What is that smell in the air? Is it the smell of unspoken words and political intrigue?
Noticing you heard her comment, she winks at you coyly. This woman is into me. Let's see. So yeah, there's a bunch of us. Who exactly is going to receive this title?
I will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth your while to help you.
Excuse me, manlet? You're like 2 feet tall.
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title when we'll most likely lose our lives there.
If I may please answer the question.
She takes a long pause, waiting for the voices to die down as everyone directs their attention towards her.
We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is best suited to rule.
So why not just recognize this guy as Baron?
That's a good point. As I see it, this Stag Lord already holds power over the region with confidence. Many noble bloodlines were started by bandits who just got lucky, weren't they?
Perhaps because we do have standards to maintain. This room has seen many celebrations of adventurers, and even those who just got lucky. But giving a noble title to a bandit lord? That's one thing that's never happened here, and it won't while I still breathe.
In the beginning she says, the Sword Lord's gaze is chilling as she responds. That is a funny little tidbit of history. People who make their way to supreme levels of power make damn sure via laws that nobody else can follow the same path. When I asked this what rewards we can expect, I would not ask this because I assume that being the Baron is the reward, so I'm good.
Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Reskov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet, go, and return in triumph.
Finally, someone recognizes me for the true hero that I am.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this stag lord a lesson?
I am Alious, pleased to meet you.
Likewise. Actually, I also wanted to ask you something.
Yes?
How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is Barons wear. It doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about.
Damn straight. Wait, it's a book?
Damn, I should have led with that. Please, just let me explain. You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly?
Exactly. I need people to document my heroics.
And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or, God forbid, Tartuccio? No way.
What about the Barbarian? She's pretty heroic. Yeah, that's the word I will use.
Oh yeah, she's fantastic. You can tell she could tear a bear's head off with her bare hands, but she kind of scares me just a little. But, I mean, her sword's twice as big as I am. She could cut me down without even noticing. Just think on it a bit, alright? I'm sure you'll agree. Alright, I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
Aw. So this is one of the things which kind of sucks, but I also want to put in a future game where you might not be able to choose all of the options. Where it seems like you just want to ask every single little thing to get every speck of information, except you might not be able to. Because you say something and that just kind of ends the conversation. The first step on the road to glory. Leave the hall. I'm a hero. Okay. Also, I've tried talking to these people before. The camera, yep. And I can't actually talk with any of them. So, let's GTFO, as the kids say. Can I talk to you, maybe? Nope. Let's go. Nani?
The mansion's under attack. We need to help. Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers or We'll all be cut down one by one.
I guess it's time for Alious to jump into action. I'm not going anywhere according to this guy. Combat happens real time, but you can pause the game. Yeah, Dice rolls, initiative, attack roll, damage, armor class. Turn-based mode. Actions in turn-based mode. Can I reach from here? I can. Burning hands. Oh, it is limited. I thought this was a cantrip. Do I not have cantrips? Okay, I do. Anything that's actually useful. Ray of Frost. This is something the game did, which I didn't realize until a little bit further on. They put the cantrips in a different setting, and so I didn't know I actually had any. So we go Ray of Frost and Acid Splash. Daze. Flare. Light. Touch Fatigue. That just makes him tired. Nah. Leave it as it is. Get out of here. What is this? Arcane weapon enhancements. I don't need that right now. So that's good. Ah, you suck.
We can do it.
And now you're dead. Like my hopes and dreams. First step, loot. Yes, yes. Collect all of it. Studded leather. Torch. That's a dagger. What do I have? I have a rapier. That's not what I want. So be it. I'm cheating a little bit because I was able to discover this last time. Journal, press J. And another dagger. Collect all. That's all that's in here. Assassins? Nah. You deal with them. What is this? Incense, which I can sell. Okay, let's go deal with the big bad bandits. Don't kill him! Finish him later. Good. These have the same range. Alright, so move a little bit closer. Just like so. Actually, is any of them long range? Doesn't look like it. Alright. So this is 1d3 cold. This is 1d3 acid. So it doesn't really matter which one I use for purposes of this. Yeah, you suck. Critical hit 1. He did 1 point of damage. Good. And that's all I'm gonna do. Stop hitting me for 1 damage.
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory.
Manlet.
Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save some of these dummies who are supposed to accompany us to the stolen land. Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
Items received. His present. Well, isn't that nice? Well, can't let a good ring go to waste. So, equipment, I got it. The ring, does it give me anything? +1 bonus to AC. Still a dagger. Still a dagger. Yay, we're all a team. Right. Oops, I almost forgot. Gotta loot him. This game has a weird movement thing, where if I'm moving all 3 people, but if I choose to loot something, only one walks over. Which, as I found out firsthand, could cause some issues. This door is locked, I already knew that, so I'm gonna just save us some time. Go grab what's in there. We got a map and a book. Collect all. That's it for this. Oh yeah, it's locked, so we gotta go this way. Companions. What's this? Copper ring. Assassins, no bueno.
Adventures call to them.
Go ahead and shoot one of them in the face. Advanced combat. Spells, we know about casting spells. Abilities. Usable abilities will change if limited. Set number of charges. Use. Click on its icon. Then targets. Attack of opportunity and tactical mode. We'll deal with all that later. If we need to. Almost. Delay my... No, I can't delay my turn. This is kind of annoying. Because I'm just a little bit too far away to properly hit someone. But you know what? I'm gonna get nice and close so I can use my budding hands. When I can. Okay, Mr. Magic.
Leave this one to me.
Ouch! Oh, that is a lot of damage. Okay, good. Can I take a potion? I don't even have a potion, so I can't do that. Yeah, take him out because he's the closest. Good. Yeah, that's all I want to do with him. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter.
You deserved it.
And you missed! Dead.
Time to get my hands dirty.
Any last wishes?
There we go. Health and death. Yep. Alright, come everybody.
And Lindsay was called forth.
Cure light wounds. Please use that on me.
Yes.
Attaboy. Or, you know what I'm saying. Ooh, health potions. Regular dagger. Pad light armor, that's too small. Collect. Okay, what's going on here? Block from the other side. Can't unlock it. Oh, everybody.
Onwards.
Yeah, sometimes this game's movement system can be kind of dumb. Can I get an actual sword? It's a fine, I'll use the heavy mace. Whatever. I'll use it until I can actually get a sword. 1d6, 1d8. Yeah. Oops, no, not dual wielding. At least not this character. Okay. Is that actually it? There's no hidden items? Nope. Give me your money. Give me more of your money. Wait, what? Yeah, that's it. Okay, let's go. Can I pet the cat? I cannot pet the cat. That's a bunch of food and a book. Any hidden items? So the way this game works, I found out, is when you walk around, if somebody's got a high enough perception check, they might notice an item and it'll glow and say, hey! Hey, listen! You can pick it up and yeah. Wait. Oh, don't be that. Yeah, you're gonna be that, aren't you?
It's the end for you rats!
There's my potential waifu. Jesus. Glad we could help. I keep thinking pressing spacebar will collect everything, but it doesn't. That's like a staple in these games. It's driving me a little bit crazy.
Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll strike you down. Blood for Gorum!
Oh, that's a good waifu.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
Damn straight.
What, stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
This person was the god, I think. The saber-sting, unquenchable fire is the goddess of lust and revenge, who takes on many faces and guises. Lust and revenge. Okay then. Let's see, again, just a bunch of daggers, collect all. This is locked, so I can't do much with that. Let's go. There are the assassins. It's your last chance. Drop it and we'll spare your lives. And that's how you know how this fight will go. The hell is that? What in the hell's name is that? Glad I could help. 48 damage. And my health is at a whopping 10 out of 11. I feel like there was a hidden thing here somewhere, but I guess not.
I'm stopping now.
Okay, is there anything else? Does not look like it. Okay, let's go. Dexterity check. We made it.
I wrote it like I saw it. This is where I step in. Can you make an epic pose?
Surprise attack.
Inspiration.
Miss.
Out of my way!
He did. Wasn't Acid Splash supposed to be an AoE? Guess not.
Serves you right.
You missed? Pathetic.
Leave this to me.
Yeah, you missed a midget.
We can do it.
Dead. Wasn't there a way to make everyone move faster? 1 second. Because I thought I saw that somewhere. Controls. Or game. Quick movement, yes. Save slots, tooltip delay. There we go. Animation speed. Go with 3. We'll see if that works. That's good enough, I guess.
Applause, please.
Break the door to the armory and find some weapons. Masterwork light mace, spot block, collect. Pressing tab highlights everything. I might not need it, but I can sell it. This is the key to, who knows, northern wing of the mansion. Show points of interest. Okay. What is this?
What have we here? This chest is full of gold. I guess it's for the guards' salaries, all things considered. Well, those freeloaders don't seem to have been working too hard for it. Maybe we should pocket it instead.
What? No, we're heroes, not thieves.
She's got a point.
Who said we were stealing it? We'll just take the gold for safety so the assassins don't get it. And then we can heroically return it to Jamandi when this is all over.
Stealing from a sword lord in her own mansion. She'd have her heads. I'd see something more in between this. But I only have 3 choices. We'll go with this.
How would she know it was us and not the assassins? Unless someone planned on telling her.
Don't drag me into this. You do what you want, but...
I am not gonna take any coins. Because that's not what Alious would do. Collect all. Alright, let's go. What is this? Spell combat, yep. Each character heal. Oh yeah, we're pretty heavy at the moment.
I tire of waiting.
Oh,
Unlocked,
familiar
that's why.
faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jathal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
He eyes her suspiciously.
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? Alright. I'm undead. These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
What do you mean undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it.
So be it. So traps, people will notice traps, and then, yeah, we'll disarm them. What was this? Just more things to sell. I thought there was something hidden in this room, but I guess not.
Look here.
There we go. So
Anything is
you
possible.
disarm it.
Applause, please.
Check that out.
I deserve better. I always have a second plan.
I'll make my own legend.
Really? Come on. There we go. Except
troubles
you,
you?
do that.
I failed. I'm sorry.
You
Just
failed.
being dry.
Do it again.
Anything else?
Yeah, don't fail.
I see something.
There we go. You.
Adventures call to them. Applause, please.
Yeah, we got it. What is this? File card. Collect all.
It is done.
Scrolls. Take that.
Let's make this quick.
She's not really much of a tank, but she can be a good distraction. Okay. Let's do a nice little 5-foot shuffle. Away. And now shoot him.
You deserved it.
Strike with all your might.
He did.
Just die already.
Unworthy.
The secret room. Collect. Yeah, so I did this puzzle earlier, so I know how it goes. It's a bit annoying of a puzzle, to be honest. So everybody else stay here. Alious,
My path.
make your way on down. So the goal is to have all of these guys, these two and... Yep. 1, 2, 3, these 4, to all have their swords pointing down. The problem is, if you notice when this one moves as well. You have to figure out the proper pattern to make this work the way you want.
Enlighten me.
If you click, these 3 move simultaneously.
I stand ready.
So these 2 are pointing down, good. So this one moves only these guys. If I select this one, it moves these 3. That's no good.
I don't tolerate fools. Adventures await.
Okay, good, good, good.
My patience is a running thing.
Ah. Almost.
I tire of waiting.
Okay. What did this one change again?
I deserve better.
Wait, nope, nope, you stay here. Alious.
I'll make my own legend.
Okay. Close.
I always have a second plan. This is my path. Time's wasting.
They can also be pointing up. So I need to make them point either all up or all down. Last time it was all down. Let's go ahead and do some collecting. What is this? Scabbard. Basically just things I can sell. More things. Wait. Oh, nope. Beads up. What is this? Potion of remove blindness. Okay. So that takes care of all of that. Now let's go back to the plot. Fortunately, everybody's encumbered. Where's the... This is just one person. Is there a party encumbrance anywhere?
We will be victorious. Time to get my hands dirty again.
What
Oh,
a miserable last chapter.
she did! How dare you!
Wretched things.
Out of my way! Forward!
Some of the sound effects in this game are pretty satisfying, I must say.
Leave this one to me.
Alright, let's shoot him up. Miss.
Despicable. Ah, everything is so much fun with a little fire. What a night, huh? I thought I was all alone. It's good you're here. A bit boring, chasing fool assassins without anyone watching the show.
It's not fun at all. Many people have died for nothing.
You sound like one of those things, am I right?
Of course. I'm from Kadira. But tales of hot deserts and shady oases can wait until the fighting's finished. But if you'd like to share a dinner and pleasant conversation, just say the word. I like making new friends.
With assassins on the prowl, we have to go.
I don't know where you're heading, but I'll be at the entrance to the main hall. I think I saw some guards there. Join me there, if you wish.
Help the wounded dwarf. But before all that...
Brutus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion.
Okay, if I was in this situation where he's got barely a scratch on him and he's talking like that, stand and fight or else.
How rude, speaking to a dying man that way. Look, I can't even move. What? It can't be. But I'm gravely wounded. I can't even stand on my own 2 feet. Watch. It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god. Not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Aaron is at your service.
Damn emo dwarves. Collect, spell conversion, that's a cleric, yeah, Okay, you there.
Like I saw it.
Sing me a song.
Yes.
Patience.
What about you? Wait, how can I convert spells again? Oh, that's how. Cure light wounds. On me! Good. Now do it to her. Oh, Noob Nation. What difficulty? Just normal with a few additions to make some things more difficult. So normal didn't really look like normal at all for me. It looked like it was easy mode. So I made things as normal as I could. Because this is my basically my first playthrough. I don't know how the game goes or anything of the sort. And so yeah, just enjoying the fun. Thank you for joining us, Noob Nation, if you are still here. If memory serves, there was nothing in most of these directions. Maybe I was wrong. So have you played this game before?
Something out there.
There we go. Hidden items. There we go, longsword. That's what I wanted. Yep. Perfect. Wait, what? Main? Yep, nothing in the offhand. Good. Everything's just a little bit weird. I don't know. Just looking at the chats. All the chats have been from YouTube, so I'm assuming nobody is watching on Twitch at the moment, which isn't much of a problem. I just began doing Twitch stuff. I can't expect to have a big audience right away. No, everybody's moving so slow. Formations, I know about formations. I'm just not using them at the moment because I do not need to.
You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere. Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi.
What's going on?
Someone opened the gate, let in a group of assassins in the middle of the night. Now they've set the mansion on fire to cut off access to the hall. They don't want Lady Jamandi to get reinforcements. We cleared the passage so you can get through. Just try to avoid inhaling the smoke. We'll be right behind you. We just need to put out the fire first to save the mansion.
Considering Lady Jamandi's fate, I'm not surprised that a whole pack of assassins were unleashed on her, including a giant. But what's at stake? What could anyone hope to gain?
Where is
You'll
the
have
hall?
to run through the fire. We've almost put it out at the entrance, so your main concern should be to not inhale any smoke. Hold your breath and take the first right, then head straight down the hallway.
Alright, let's go.
Fire doesn't frighten me, thanks to hell's blood running in my veins. I'll go ahead and wait for you on the other side. Catch up!
May Abadar keep you safe.
Who? The god of cities, law, merchants, and wealth. Also called the god of walls and ditches. Okay. In the Eastern Dragon Empires. Tell me more of these Eastern Dragon Empires. It is known to be a patient deity. Maintaining a strong, neutral stance in his actions, he sets forth to expand civilization and order among the peoples of Golarion. There we go. I don't know why I put the Z in there. Golarion. End dialogue. Go through the fire. Let's go. Come on. Illustrated book episodes. This is another one of those ideas I had to put in a game, which they beat me to it. I'm not sure if any other games have done this. If anyone in the chat knows, let me know. If you're watching this post-live, let me know in the comments. And so our adventure started earlier and much more tragic than we expected. The whole team who gathered in the hall yesterday had been reduced to but a handful of brave souls, led by Alious. And not at all by that scoundrel Tartuccio, no matter what he might have imagined of himself. Jamandi Aldori was waiting for us, but to get to her, we'd have to march through the fire, literally. As we approached the burning building, we drench ourselves with buckets of water, rush inside. I probably should have read the people, my apologies. It was a good thing we hadn't wasted any time. After entering the building and taking just a few steps forward, the wall behind us slanted and crashed down, with a terrible crackling sound blocking the way back. While we may not have planned on going back, if we come in a little later, the flaming logs and red-hot bricks would have fallen right on our heads. Regardless, we were left with only one way to go. The hot air burned our lungs, and our eyes watered from the smoke. But Alious led us stubbornly through the flames, while Tartuccio did nothing useful at all. We'd made it to the hallway leading to the banquet hall, when we heard someone calling for us. It was Valerie, one of the guards I chatted with a bit in the banquet hall. Even then, in a calm setting, I'd been stunned by her beauty. Well, I know who the, love person is. Diplomacy? What? Get out of here. She looked... But now, amid the smoke and flame, she looked like a celestial avenger. An armored deity, menacing but beautiful and merciful. Another waifu. Descending from the higher spheres to help us poor mortals. She held a burned, barely living guard in her arms. "There are 2 more," she shouted as she passed by us. "They are wounded. Help me pull them out." Tartuccio grumbled something about how Jamandi was waiting for us. Meanwhile, Alious rushed to save the guards from the fire. Succeed! Saving the poor fellows didn't take long. Together we lifted them up and carried them away from the fire. Only then did Valerie pause to catch her breath and wipe the sweat from her face. "Thank you. That was truly noble of you," she said. "And now, let us rush to Lady Aldori's aid." I'm bad with these names. Ensuring the guards we rescued were relatively safe, we made our way to the hall, where the battle was already in full swing. Let's go. Conditions. One of the characters is fatigued. Who's fatigued? Oh, she's fatigued. Yeah, that makes sense.
Follow me.
That's another feature of these games which I wanted. Whatchamacallit. If you play the game too long without resting, you gain fatigue. Like, if you play a game like, I don't know, Elder Scrolls, you can go through the entire game without so much as taking a nap. Just awake for days. Final fights. Yeah, that's on me. Help fight the assassins and help the lady. So these 3 are holding the barrier up. But to get to them, we need to go through the others. Noob Nation, are these still around? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I have to actually move to him. Okay.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Okay, for herself. Gonna give me protection. I'm gonna move as close as I can. You have like 1 use and 1 use only. Magic missile. Can I hit him? Is there gonna be any issues? Should I go for the leader or one of the channelers? What should I do? I have enough frontline people. Go for people in the back. Okay, now it's this lady. Can she charge? No, she's fatigued, so she cannot. Get as close as you can, I guess. Okay, you are around. Have you played this game before? Sorry, for some reason my chat now requires me to scroll down to see the chats. I'm assuming you've played this before, right? Whatever, just hit one of them. I'm gonna have her actually, not daze, inspire courage. Whoa, that's new. Alright, let's go ahead and start taking these people out.
Unworthy.
Still alive. Keep focusing on the assassin leader. You played the game, but not well. Like I said before, this game feels a little bit clunky in the way some of the things happen. So it's gonna take a little bit of getting used to, I think. Yes, hit him. Yeah. Okay, let's get as close as I can. Moving 30 feet. Just like so. I'm gonna start taking these people out. Actually, what I'll do is, if I have to cast magic, I will cast it on these people. I'll take down him. And then when I can do some melee, I'll do melee on the channelers. Okay, her name was Lizzie, right? Lizzie the Lizzie? Lindsay. Who should I hit? Him or him? He's got like 3 people focused on him, so let's aim for... You know what? Let's aim for the channeler. Miss. I don't want to get too close, but a little bit closer would be good. Ouch.
This body holds no more.
She's down already? You got hit with 1 shot. 1! You suck. Hey, you actually did something. Right. Yeah, let's start taking out this assassin. Good. Alious.
We can do it.
Miss again?
Your life ebbs low.
Attack of opportunity, good. Alright, yeah, all she can do is just shoot, aim for... Actually, aim for the assassin.
You deserved it.
I want to start taking away his mirrored images. Oh my god. See, in the first playthrough I did, they were not summoning monsters one after the other. That's interesting. I wonder why that is. Everyone's favorite magic missile. Only 2 damage. Get closer. Hey, she showed up finally. Like you. Yeah! Look at that, they exploded. I love that. I'm gonna go right over here for my attacks of opportunity. Then, yeah, might as well just
Strike with all your might.
miss. Attaboy.
What a waste.
Please don't die.
Any last wishes?
Okay, slowly but surely taking away his mirror stuff. The pale elf cannot be healed by normal means. Yes, because she is undead. But I didn't heal her, she just kind of took 1 shot and died. This...
Last chapter.
Man, for some reason on this playthrough all these people suck. Alright. Magic missile. Did you cause fear on me? Inspire courage. Fighting. Why am I fighting? Lame. Alright, keep focusing on the leader. That is bullcrap. Look at that. That should not have happened.
Become as dust.
And now he is available to hit from everybody. Okay, she's gonna be fine. I'm automatic missile, so regular spells. Stop missing. There we go. Let's take him out. Or miss, I don't care. Whatever. 30. Lame, whatever.
Repent.
Dead. So many people around, they can't get a shot off. I love it. Hit him again.
Just die already.
Miss.
Do not falter.
Good.
We won't falter.
Really?
Your life ebbs low.
You're fine. Hooray! Now here comes the fun part. Well, actually, before the fun part. Loot! Yeah. Any other dead bodies which I might have missed? Nope, good.
Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was strong, but you were stronger. And that means I made the right choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you. I'm especially grateful to them for the courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion. But this attack means we have even less time than I thought. Someone already knows of our plans and is acting against us. You'll begin your expedition immediately.
Lady Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax, Iroveti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. Hey, you! Show everyone the ring you're wearing. You think I wouldn't recognize Iroveti's seal? That's why he wasn't killed. The bandits recognized him as one of their own by this sealed ring.
You son of a bitch. Alright, thinking of how Alious would handle this. On one hand, I want to just attack him, but since I passed this knowledge check, changing the woods a little bit, basically I call him out on his bullshit. Like, really? You gonna call me that? You're flying a communist flag and you're calling me a commie. That's the way I'm gonna call it.
Probably, yes. But this evidence is circumstantial at best.
Really?
There's definitely a spy among us. But who? All I have is one word against another. I'm afraid you're both under suspicion.
How about the fact that I did good things and he's a little dick? I want to kick him.
They both came to your aid, Lady Jamandi. But a liar's cunning knows no bounds. I've never met these two or their companions. For all I know, they're all conspiring spies.
Bitch, you winked at me. How dare you? I thought we had a connection.
How could you say that? We fought together. We literally went through fire together. And then you vanished into thin air. After you promised you'd wait.
Good point, filthy tiefling.
My words might be rash.
You think?
I bet my life despise anyone but this man.
Yes!
Saw how he dealt with those creeps with my own eyes. A true warrior. I'd go with him through hell and high water. This purple crook, on the other hand.
Yeah.
He's got the eyes of a spy. And the mug of a spy!
Thank you, waifu.
Lady Aldori, don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about. During the attack, our leader showed his true colors. He forced us to break into the armory and rob it.
Now, I don't think I agree with calling this lawful neutral. Or this, well... Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. We were in the middle of a fight. Sorry I didn't go and ask for permission.
Considering the circumstances, that was more than reasonable.
Damn straight.
Is it not insane to be faced with death and stop to question whether you may be breaking some law or rule? Our leader acted wisely.
Our leader, that's me.
There is a difference between initiative taken in battle and blatant arrogation. How can someone who disregards authorities be a leader himself?
Really? You really gonna play that? And here I thought you were a waifu.
What about that trick he pulled right before we came in here? He knew very well you were fighting the enemy, but instead of rushing to help you, he dallied as long as he could, dropping everything to save people from the fire, even though the guards were handling things just fine. He was obviously hoping to show up too late and find you already dead.
I definitely wouldn't say that. I would say more likely this. People were dying in front of me.
Really, Tartuccio? You're seriously trying to blame someone for saving people from a fire?
Right?
May Shellen spare me from ever having to make such a choice, but he behaved decently as a true leader.
A true leader is someone who has their priorities straight, not someone who would put a valuable ally's life in danger for the sake of some servant.
Shut up, dead woman.
Enough squabbling. I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too great. Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests in the stolen lands.
So one group will be led by me, the other one by Tartuccio.
Lady Aldori, most of those who are to set off for the stolen lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition.
I'm sad to lose such a talented warrior. But you're right, Valerie. They have greater need of you right now. Go, and may Abadar keep you. Which of the 2 teams would you prefer to accompany?
Bless and guidance can be of good use. For this game, yeah.
If Tartuccio allows, I would join his team. Forgive me, but I don't appreciate your willfulness.
Excuse me? I describe my motives in a way that will be too chaotic and not credible to Valerie. You bitch. You know what? I'm sorry I didn't ask for permission to use the weapons. What is wrong with you?
And I like our leader.
Yeah.
What wisdom lies in minding orders, laws, and rules in the face of oblivion, knowing not whether you'll be alive tomorrow? I will go with his team.
Our leader is good in battle, but I don't like all the spiritual agonizing. I prefer those who can act without wasting time helping every little pipsqueak. Those like Tartuccio.
That's what I think of you, undead bitch.
Tartuccio's going to take the credit for himself and be done with it. Shellen, spare me from such allies. I'm going with you. You're a hero worthy of my quill.
Yes, sing the tales of my praise.
As for for me?
Sing the tales of
I
my
know neither
praise.
of
That's...
these two.
I'm stupid.
At least not well enough. And I have no wish to become an unwitting pawn to an unworthy leader. If Lady Jamandi allows, I'll remain in Restov and help mend the wounds this attack has inflicted. But who knows? The road may bring me to the Stolen Lands, but not yet.
I am a little bit ticked off at you from the way you spoke.
I don't even need to think. I'm coming with this man.
Yes.
As for you, Purple Toad, just wait until we meet along the way. I'll be sure to hang your rotten spine guts from the trees.
Tell him, waifu.
Alright, we have 2 teams. To avoid unnecessary conflict on the road, you'll each take a different route to the Stolen Lands. Tartuccio's team will go through Navacta's crossing. The garrison commandant will provide him all the help he needs. You will take your team to Oleg Levitin's trading post. He's been complaining about the Stag Lord's bandits for a while now. There, you'll be provided with all the necessary travel supplies. I'd like to believe you, but I know all too well how convincing traitors and spies can be. If you're truly innocent, I hope you can forgive me this precaution.
Yeah. I guess, I understand.
While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Patax. But you should know that it isn't just Patax we need to worry about. The Royal House of Sertova may also interfere in our plans. I've managed to keep this affair a secret from them so far, but that can't last long. By my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish will be pointless.
Bottomless rage is more useful than the basic fight of women. Oh, you mean, what was her name, Valerie or whatever? Yeah. She would have been a tank we needed, but at the same time, I don't do well with those really lawful types. Alright, what's the royal house of blah blah blah? Current ruling family of Brevory, or Brevoy, whatever. I cannot pronounce any of these names. The oldest, the most influential. Holdings, blah blah. Port Ice, Northern Issa, shores of Lake of Mist and Vales. Careful and cunning diplomats. Their family motto is "Ours is the right." That is a family which I would not get along with. And again, Streamlabs. Why must I scroll down to be able to read anything? Alright, continue.
And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path, and you overcame it as true champions of Restov. May the obstacles that follow also fall to your feet. Fear nothing, my friends, and return victorious.
Hooray! I'm Lindsay the Leslie, author of the book you, my dear reader, hold in your hands. Stolen Land.
Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate. Beware, Stolen Lands. Heroes are on the way.
Map movements, I've already figured that out. Bit of rival. The gnome sorcerer Tartuccio. Stop going away so fast. First step. Our leader's rival for the Baron's coronet is wandering somewhere in the Stolen Lands. He is cunning, dangerous, and definitely preparing something nasty for us. One way or another, we must defeat him. I want to slit his freaking gnome throat. Accusing me of being a spy. Random encounter. Not so random, this is purely scripted. The same thing happened when I tested out the game yesterday. Was it yesterday? Can't even remember anymore. No, it was not yesterday, it was 2 days ago.
Hey, wait for me.
Uh-oh. Our health is, quite low. Alious, kill him. Good. Honestly, fall back. Don't fall back too much. This should be fine. Oh, dip. Fall back over here. Good. You shoot at this one. Actually, wait, no, heal. Heal me, woman. Did you heal her on... What just happened? I don't... Damn it! Something dumb happened, that's all I know. You missed! Why did you miss?
What a waste.
You missed as well.
Can it be the end?
Great. It's all your fault.
This is where I step in.
They go down!
Yeah, you're angry.
Become as dust.
Resting sounds nice. Get up, Alious. Skin them all. Yes, camouflage. Is this really what I want? 1 second. How did I manage this again? There was a way to manage this. But I can't manage. There we go. There's the button. Yeah, that's not a -1. So +5 for her. Cooking, yes. I want her to cook. What this? I don't have a special role. That sucks. Yeah, we'll help keep watch. And yeah. Alright, begin busting.
I turned to Grotus when I lost everything. You lost everything too, Lindsay. Why do you keep clinging to your old life?
Why do you ask? Have my hands withered? Did my eyes fall out? Maybe I forgot all the letters, or got a cursed inkwell that evaporates whenever I reach for it. As long as none of that happens, I'll keep writing, just like always. Why do you think I've lost anything at all?
Ooh. Making some assumptions here. Good, we healed up nicely. Alright, so we'll be good to go. Continue. Game is auto-saved. Yes, we are all healed. Alright, I'm gonna take 2 minutes to go grab myself a drink of water. My throat is getting a little bit parched. I have no more tea. So we're going to take a 2-minute break. I'm gonna switch this over to this screen right now. And yeah, be right back in just a second. And I am back. We were not taking a tea break, we were taking a water break. Making tea would take a little bit too long. What I should do is I should set up a table next to me, so if I want to make me some tea, I can just make it. Note to self for the future. Okay. Otherwise, go back here, and we are back to the fun. What I really want to do is I want to get to the place where I can sell all my stuff. Because everybody's moving really slow because I'm over encumbered. And I need to sell all this junk. Let's keep going. There we go.
My strength fades.
They're fatigued. Yeah, that makes sense. But I like to begin resting. I just rested. You know what? Can I rest only for a small amount of time? Can I choose how long I rest? So these 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hours. How does fatigue work exactly? Should probably look that up. Fine. 9 hours. Right there. Begin resting.
Everyone laughs at me. Some do it kindly, some laugh with contempt, but who will laugh last? I suppose they will. But I will be proven right when all the laughter fades.
Excellent hearty meal. Lasting beneficial effects. Main cook rolls against. Yeah, what's the beneficial effects? Let's find out. This is the early stage of the game. It's not as exciting as I expected to be. Hearty meal. +1 bonus to all saving throws for the day. Excellent. Let's go to the trading post. Luckily my cat is sleeping, so he's not meowing up a storm. Distracting me. Isn't that right, Musashi? Yes. Alright, let's move on. Coward. In the name of the Stag Lord, the lawful authority of the stolen lands, we demand this week's tax and some beer. And where's that pretty wife of yours, Oleg? She should serve us dinner. Quiet down, dimwits. All along, we're just here for the Stag Lord's tax, hand over the money, and we'll be on our way. You want to drink some of my blood too? I'm sick of you. You're like locusts. You think you control everything around here just because you put up that painted rag of yours? You come here, squeeze us dry, and come again. Oleg, a large man with a rough face, stops talking when he notices you. Ah, you must be the guest from Rostov. Now, let's see. I'm not interested in bloodshed, that is not true at all. But I won't let you rob this man. Be on your way, and I'll let you go in peace. Nope. Requires evil, I am not evil. Lawful neutral, attack. My task is to clear this land of bandits. I'll start right now. Sounds good to me. Retreat. We're too few for a fight. Let's call for help. Nope. Fight him. Fight him. There we go. Uh-oh. Playing with auto end turn option enabled. Allows the game to end the turn automatically when a character finishes the standard move actions. Yes, leave it enabled. Why would I not? Alright, so I'm gonna bring you over here. Good. Set you on fire. Shoot him. Yes, I can charge. Boom. Miss me, now you have to kiss me. Do kids still do that? There's so many little things I remember from childhood I wonder if people still do. Miss me, now you have to kiss me. I wonder if that's still a thing. Alignment dialogues, yes, I got it. Yeah, so he did. So let's go ahead and bring... See, I can't move the camera around on its axis. I can only move it in this direction. That drives me insane! Okay, let's move him over here. Yes. Alious, my good lad. This guy's basically dead. Take him out. Miss. Shame on you.
You deserved it.
Miss. Miss. He's dead. Oh, okay. Oh, is he a half-orc? Yes, he is. That's why. That's why he was still alive. It's one of their abilities. And we leveled up. What happened to the invincible one? They must love combat. Now, before we do any more, actually no, let's drop some corpses. This is short sword, collect all. Okay. Let's go ahead and start leveling up. Continuing on with the Magus. Base attack bonus +1. So does this mean I did not have base attack bonus +1 before? Spell combat. Pool. I guess so. Spells. Spell strike. Whenever cast the spell or range of touch. Blah blah. He can deliver the spell through any weapon he is wielding as part of the melee attack. That I'm looking forward to. Wait, what is this? Sorcerer learns an additional spell from a bloodline. Oh yeah, the bloodline stuff. Dragon resistances. But that's level 3. Right now all I'm getting is Spell Strike, as well as a couple of feats. And finally a base attack bonus so I can start adding that to my weapons. Okay, so yeah, leveling that up. Next. Skills, keeping up with the knowledge, and use magic device. Excuse the coughs. Talking all this much is not easy on my throat. Ugh. Next. Get me a new spell. I thought I already had this one. Weird. Okay, color spray, what does that do again? Vivid cone. Become stunned, also blinded, maybe magnum prone. 2 hit dice or less, 3 or 4, 5 or more, stunned for 1 round. No, I prefer it to be more offensive, so... Do I want to do Magic Missile? I don't know if I do, actually. I probably should, because it's... I mean, it's Magic Missile. You can't not take Magic Missile. But Burning Hands... All creatures 15-foot cone. Yeah, because I already have the other type of budding hands, and I'm going to have the dragon breath, so... What about shocking grasp? You know what? I'm gonna take shocking grasp instead, actually. Or do I wanna... what do I wanna do? Enlarge person for myself? Nah. Like I said, for my character, I want to keep him more offensive. No support spells. I'm probably gonna have some... Actually, my, the bard I have is probably gonna be my support dude. Or lady. And she's probably gonna get that spell anyway, so no sense in having two of it. Yeah, let's do Shocking Grasp, I think. Because I also need more different types of spell damage, and this one's electric. I got acid, I got fire, but we know there's going to be a lot of things that have resistance to fire. So, electric. Per cast level, yep, right. Next, and I should get a feat, I think. No? Why did I think I was going to get a feat? Oh, I'm thinking of an Eldritch Knight. Well, shoot. Okay, new spell, special ability, spell strike, yeah. No, especially with spell strike, I should have Shocking Grasp. Yeah, that makes sense. I got nothing else. The fun really begins at level 3, it looks like. So that looks good. Let's level up the rest. Cleric. Religion. Not persuasion. Wait, that's... Yeah, perception. Yep, next. Any new abilities? No, he's done. Let's do Barbarian, because she's easy. Yep. 4 points. Athletics, mobility, nature, and perception. Rage power. 10 foot enhancement to her base speed. I actually think I want to go with this one so she can get closer to hit him. But what is this? +1 to attack rolls, -1 to AC. This is a stance rage power. Lethal, guard, beast totem, animal fury. Some things never change. You know what? I'm actually gonna go with Swift Foot for now. And then we'll see later on what I want to do. Because that extra 10 feet, as this game keeps showing me, is quite essential. Complete. Little Miss Molly, let's see how you're gonna level up. What do you get? A bard talent. Well versed. +4 saving throws made against bardic performance, sonic, and language dependent checks. Alright. Tricky little one. Lower nature, perception, persuasion. Let's give her some stealth. I do have a decent amount of points. Yeah, from 5 to 9. So I want to do that. Use magic device, yeah. I already got my things in persuasion, but this might not. No, let's do something else. Give her more stealth. Weapon focus. Canny observer. Combat trick. Bonus combat feat, nah. Fast stealth. Iron Guts. Saves against poisons. I think I'm gonna go with this one actually. Let's see, skill focus. Choose a skill, you get a depth of that skill. Yeah, because if she's gonna be walking around and messing with things because she's the somewhat rogue of the group, she's probably gonna be hit with a couple of poisons. Good pick with Swiftfoot. Yeah, I figured that's what you meant. Yeah, Iron Guts. And I get one more spell. Cause fear. This is another feature I like. When you're looking at the spells, it also tells you, if I can mouse over to it, who else has the spell, or who might have the spell. This is an excellent addition to the game. Ah, now I'm just sticking here. Interesting how this works. Hey, what is this? Get out of here. Alright, so cause fear, the retreat, feather step, flare burst. Okay, if the bard is going to be the support type, remove fear might be a good one. Sleep, summon monster, touch of gracelessness. You reduce a creature with a fumbling or to a fumbling clown. Penalty to its dexterity. Fortitude save halves it. Unbreakable heart. +4 morale bonus on saving throws against mind-affecting effects. Try negative emotions. This might actually be good for Alious because no, he's got a weak reflex. Cure light wounds. I thought I already had the spell. Let's go with remove fear, because that is an annoying spell. Yeah, that'll do. The way I want to build this party is not so much debuffing my opponents, but making it so they cannot debuff me. That is how I want to maneuver this character, or this party. I don't care how strong you are, I'm gonna be stronger. Just don't get in my way. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Right, complete. And that is set. So let's go ahead and talk with the dude. Take that, you scoundrels. He shakes his fist. But now, he scratches his head and stares at the ground gloomily. The lady got away, a plague on her. Shouldn't you complain to the Stag Lord? They came to collect taxes. But this time they'll come to punish treason. Now what will we to do? If only I could send Svetlana somewhere safe and show those rats what's what. He notices a fair-haired woman approach. Dove, why are you here? I told you to stay hidden. It's Svetlana, guys. It's all over, I saw it. I just need to be sure you were alright. She looks at her husband tenderly, if with a hint of sorrow. He mumbles something as he looks away, embarrassed. My name is Svetlana. I'm sorry your arrival to our trading post turned out so unwelcoming. Alright, all of these choices are a little bit off. Okay. Rearranging the words, so who are you guys? Do I want to read all of this? Surely there are more important things to discuss. Well, alright. We're just honest people came here. Yep, just basic bitch stuff. Travelers, merchants, also deal with the occasional huntsman. What does any of this matter? When those bandits come back, they'll either drain us dry or kill us. Alright, let's get to that. When are they gonna attack? Blah blah blah. They're the Stag Lord's gang, that's who. It's nice that it's now people and not goblins. These lands teem with bandits like bedbugs on a beggar's hut. And you just stirred them up. They have a camp not far from here. I expect they'll return in full force in half a day, maybe less. The Stag Lord won't take an insult like this lightly. And his henchmen are more like demons than men. How many are there? They think they own this land, they come, take what they want, steal better part of money. They even broke our gate so we couldn't try to hide anything from them. No one knows exactly how many there are, sometimes 5 or 6, sometimes a whole gang. I'd have shown them what's for long ago, if not for Svetlana. Chaotic neutral, I would not say I'm not interested in the post. Lawful evil. Definitely not. So out of all of these, lawful good makes the most sense. Because that is probably what I would say. Continue. We have to hide Svetlana. Please don't argue. Now we have to decide on how we're gonna fight. So traps around some tar and a box of alchemist fire. Alchemist fire. We could put it by the gates. Light it off with a burning arrow when those bandits are nearby. Answered a few more questions. They were collecting taxes. Why? Well, it's pretty obvious. They fancy themselves kings. Enough about the bandits. Let me see your goods. And by let me see your goods, I mean let me sell the stuff. Okay, weapons. Yeah, these are all just basic weapons. I already got the longsword, so... What's off? What is that? Oh yeah, that's all the junk. Is that which do this faster? What if I hold down shift? Nah. It is what it is, I guess. If I say clear... Damn it! Not what I thought it was. Oop, this looks like we made the game glitch a little bit. I don't even know how or why, but whatever. Okay. I'm gonna keep the torches just in case. Deal, get rid of all that. Armor. Just before all that. Okay. Then I got the lights, the little leather. Armor class 3. Class 4. Just right now my AC is 14. Now it's 15. Good. I doubt I'm gonna find anything better. Whoop, what is this? Oh, never mind. Yep, so that's all set. What about you, old man? 6, 7, 2. Your shield is still better. Other armor 3. Oh, Not 3, 2. So yeah, this is all pretty much the same. Dexterity is +3. Yeah, you can go study leather for now. Barbarian. You're pretty much set. Do you even have clothes? Medium armored, okay. No, why not? That'll work, I think. Yeah, alright, we'll keep it like that. And that's all weapons, but she still has a weapon. Good, alright. Let me see your goods again. I gotta sell them all. You know what? After we finish, we're gonna finish one more battle, then we're gonna call it a night. There's gotta be some button that does it all at once. I just don't know what it is. Braces of armor, I gotta put that on me. Accessories, usable. Yep, that'll do it. There we go. Okay, who ran away, by the way? Must have been Boken. He sells potions. I want him to come back. Let's get back to the possible attack. Let's do this. Go ahead inside, meet the guests. Yes. So it's also because I looked at this like 2 days ago, so I'm not as interested in reading it again. I didn't make it very much farther past this, so... Can she charge from here? I don't think she can, because she's covered by somebody. Oh, she can! Excellent! Bah. Lindsay the Luzzy. Missed again. Why can't I charge? So that's spellbook, so that's not what I'm looking for. Ability. There we go. I do have the charge. Get over here. But actually, I don't need to charge because, well, in this case, I actually do. So... charge him. Yes. Same with this young man. Who can I charge, though? Don't charge Alious. There's not really many bad guys left, so just, I don't know, walk forward. Okay then. Over here.
This is where I step in.
He did. Okay, you can move closer, I guess. Oh, never mind, there are more people. Okay, I'm gonna get myself a little bit closer, like so. Still cannot cast Burning Hands or Shocking Grasp. Alright, Acid Splash on you. And I missed. Ow. How is he still alive? Die. Really? Lindsay, finish him off. He's got how much health left? more than I expected.
Serves you right.
Yikes. Who do I... Actually, I don't need to choose. I can... Burning hands at this... Yep. Oh, if they're right in front of me, yeah, attack of opportunity. I think they both missed though, so whatever.
Your life ebbs low.
He is still alive. Finally!
I'm wounded.
Missed again. So if I cast this, is this also going to provoke an attack of opportunity? Let's find out. It will. And I'm down. Yikes. Whatever.
What old waste.
Bring it!
Okay then.
Can it be the end?
Okay, which one is this? There we go. Heal. Or not, I guess. These kids and the missing. Alious can stand up. Come on, stand up. Yes, stand up. Whatever. I can still attack. There we go. Collect all. Oop. Unidentified item. Okay. Let's finish off the conversation. He's breathing heavily. All he was doing was shooting a crossbow, but he shakes his fist in the air menacingly. You rats got what you deserved. Now they'll know better than to treat honest people like cattle. We should call Boken out before he freezes in those bushes. Now, my lord, head on up to the guest rooms on the second floor. You deserve some rest after such a battle. I need to clean things up. And this is for your efforts. 100 gold coins. Now, don't offend me by trying to turn it down. I will not. Just take it. An honest fight deserves an honest reward. If that were more common practice in this world, I think life would be so much better. I agree. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, chip. Save game. Save. Excellent. We are all set, and we will continue this at a different point. When a different point will be, I will be deciding on a whim. Thank you for joining us, and farewell.